Erik Sowinski, I believe Mike J said this is your 15th U.S. final?
Something like that.
Can you remember all of them?
Yeah, I mean, they're all special. I just have such a fun time every time I'm out here that, man, I'm just having fun, and whatever happens in the final happens, but I'm just blessed to have had the career I've had, and just excited to still be healthy and running well.
Yeah, because you had a streak. I think it was like a long time you made every final, and then when was the last time you made one before this time?
I made indoors right before COVID. Yeah, I mean, the one I missed got banged up like 2 weeks before and missed by one spot, and that kind of threw me back. But hey, we started a new streak now, and see how many we can rattle off.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. Now you've got the reputation. I mean, a lot of the younger kids maybe think of you as like that great pacemaker, but you medal at World Indoors, like you're a good 800 guy. So how do you decide? I guess what's it like in this new role? Like, do people view you that way, or does everyone still think of you as an 800 guy?
No, I mean, a lot of people still look at you as like the rabbit, and I mean, that's not how we do it at all. I mean, my goal is still to make finals and put myself in a good spot and try to make teams. But at the end of the day, I mean, I am 32, and this is a business. So, I mean, you need to be able to provide for yourself, to be able to put yourself in opportunities to run fast. So, yeah, I mean, I had a couple good pacemaking jobs last year and kind of built that reputation, and it's definitely helped me out. I enjoy it a lot, but it doesn't beat racing.
Yeah, how much of your income is pacemaking fees at this point?
A lot. Yeah, I mean, if we're looking at like races and prize money the last couple of years, I'm probably negative after travel. But yeah, I mean, the pacemaking helps, and yeah, I mean, those guys, I mean, I've done a lot of the 1500s, and those guys are awesome. I mean, Stewie, Jakob, Tim, those guys are all so great, and it's really an awesome experience being able to help them and build that trust and lead those guys to run fast.
So how do you decide between like when you're going to pace and when you're going to race? Because you race, I think Shane Strike at the Armory a few weeks ago and ran it pretty close. Like, how do you make the decision pacing versus racing?
I mean, we've kind of just found a good rhythm the last decade of how many races I need to run fast and then what kind of workouts we need. So a lot of these pacemaking jobs, like they're efforts I wouldn't usually get in. I mean, I wouldn't usually run 220 for a K in practice, but being able to do that and then do some fast stuff afterwards kind of simulates a bit of a workout they would be doing in place of that anyway. So to be able to get that work in and make some money at the same time, like, it just makes a lot of sense to be able to rattle off a couple of those during the week. Like, I don't like to stretch it out and do like a bunch of them over a month, because that kind of like bites into our plan of what we're used to a little bit. But when it makes sense, we just try to set up a plan, and ideally, we pace a few races and get a race or two in here or there just to kind of keep that kind of rhythm. But I mean, Coach Woody has been awesome. I mean, I've been with him since 2008, and he knows what I need. So we'll just sit down and make a plan, and I trust him with everything. So if he thinks it's a good idea, I'm gonna roll with it.
Do you think that you're in a bit better shape this year over the last couple of years, especially with the season?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I was talking to Mike J the other day, like, some of these pacemaking jobs, like, I've almost found to be in tune with my body even more than I have in the past. After the trials last year, I rattled off a couple wins in a row, and I just really like found that rhythm of like, hey, when I don't redline with 150 to go, like, I can close pretty well. So it's just being able to find that during the race and be in the right position. So like, I think it's definitely helped me like get in some work I wouldn't normally do, and kind of just also learn more about myself as an athlete and what I can and what I can't do.
Do you have to train differently with these new pacing responsibilities?
No, I mean, we still do the same thing. Is we put a lot of high quality work in on the track. I mean, I'm on the track 3 times a week starting in October, and that's kind of what we've done year after year after year. So it just kind of just stimulates some of the workouts, and I've always been really, really good with just pacing workouts in general. So kind of being able to do that in races is kind of second nature to me. So it's something I'm comfortable with, and I do enjoy it a lot.
So what are we thinking for the final? What are your expectations?
I mean, if you look at the guys that are in there, no one likes to take it out. So we'll see. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but at the end of the day, with 200 to go, I just want to put myself in the spot and give myself a chance to win, because that's what we're here for. So it might pay off, it might not, but I'm excited to kind of rub elbows with these guys along and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, how do you assess your chances of making this?
I think I just put a shot at me out there. I mean, Shane's running really well, Bryce running really well, Isaiah's running great, but I've only run 2 800s this year, and was top 2 in both of those. So if I could be top 2 in every race from here on out, I mean, you put yourself in a good spot. So I might not be first, I might be second. It's as good as a win for me.
All right. Well, congrats on making the final.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.